What's happening, guys, and welcome back to this week's aviation vlog. At least we're back to aviation vlogs, or at least this week is aviation related vlog. Not much flying involved in this week's one. We are actually getting some flying in this week, which is fantastic. Flew yesterday, gonna try and fly this morning. I did manage to do some flying yesterday, and first flight of 2019, a few little hiccups here and there, especially with the audio, so I'm not going to include any of that actual flying lesson per se. However, I did pull off the worst landing I have ever done. It was a shocker. So hopefully that is the last of the bad landings, and we will polish it from there on out. But what I have decided to do this week is go through bits and pieces that I managed to purchase in Australia for my aeroplane. Some of them needed, some of them wanted. Fraction of the price that I can get them back here in South Africa, especially this item. So, winner, score. Anyway, yesterday's flying just reiterated why I wanted to purchase this. This is a Flightcom Model 403 MC voice activated intercom. Proper panel mount intercom. I have one of those plug-in box things that you plug your headset in. It's a shocker. It's probably 70% of my audio issues. The other 30% is connectors and cables, so it drives me bonkers. Yesterday the audio came and went. I lost audio in my headset while we were flying, lost my marbles. Just reiterated why I got that. So let's open the box up and check it out. I haven't even opened it. I mean, I bought this 2 weeks ago and I haven't opened it yet, so let's have a look. So, rather large box for not much. Yeah. Well, that's a bonus. It comes with four sets of connectors. Socket headset jacks. So it's a 4-place intercom. I didn't expect it to come with brand new headset jack plugs. So that's really cool. So I'll replace those. I'll put brand new ones in the aircraft. That's a bonus. And I've got spares, I'm only a 2-place intercom. So there's all the other bits, the knobs, the plug. Guessing this is the installation manual. No, here's the installation manual. And there's the intercom itself. I mean, back in my days as an avionics technician, I fitted many of these, and that's why I wanted to go for this one in particular, because it's small, they work very well. I must have fitted 100 of them, and my dog is snoring in the background here. Yeah, so these things work brilliantly. They have external audio inputs for music or whatever. I'm going to connect a Bluetooth module to that. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to use the external audio input for Bluetooth. I'm going to use one of the spare passenger place points for Bluetooth. So I'm going to connect the Bluetooth module, the microphone into the headset connector, and the headphones into the microphone connector. I'm going to wire them and hardwire them in. So then it works as an intercom point and what will happen is if you receive a call in the aircraft, it will just come through another intercom point and you'll be able to hear it. You'll also be able to isolate it so that me flying can do the flying and my passenger can have the conversation. So that's the theory behind the intercom. And then the other option, well, the other side to that is the fourth place point, which would not be wired in, will be wired for camera audio, just on the headset audio. So I'll take that point out the back to a audio plug for the camera, and that'll be direct intercom audio. The only downside to that is if I do isolate it, I'm going to cut out pilot audio to the camera, but at least it'll be a proper audio line. I won't be loading the headset line, which I think is what's happening now. It's because I've got an inline connector, I'm buggering the impedances up in the headset, and that's what's stuffing the intercom around. So we'll wire it in correctly with the Bluetooth audio and the microphone connections and all of that sort of stuff. I should be able to play music back through that into the intercom. My EFIS on my phone will drive back through the intercom into my headsets, all of that sort of stuff. But I'll do a full video on installing this intercom when I go through the whole thing, wiring up and doing it. And that will become an episode along the way to break up the flying. So anyway, so that's one item, a new intercom. Solve my nightmare audio problems. The other item I bought while I was shopping at that shop, the shop is skyshop.au, Australian aviation shop, I bought a set of snap vents, because that little airplane of mine gets ridiculously hot. I've got sliding windows in my door, but they don't really push in enough air, so a snap vent is great because it actually pulls in air. But what happens with that window as well is if I pull it open full to try and get maximum airflow into the aircraft, the little director on the window smacks the airflow into my microphone, keys up the intercom, and I just got this in my ear the whole time, so I end up closing the window and then I overheat. So we're going to put those on. Again, we'll do a full video in doing these and how to do these, because after I bought these I looked up how to install them. I didn't see any YouTube videos on anybody installing snap vents. I'm sure they're not rocket science to do, but I will do a video on how to. I'm going to experiment first on a blank piece of Perspex that I have lying in my garage. I will cut holes and fit a vent and do all of that stuff prior to cutting holes in my airplane, because if I stuff it up I will be proper pissed off. So snap vents was the other item I bought. And then over and above that, I bought stall speed vortex generators. They are actually a hell of a lot smaller than I ever imagined. They are really tiny little items. But anyway, I bought 120, the wing set, the 120 VGs for leading edges of wings, and the 80 set for the tail. So I'm going to do VGs, wings and tails completely. I don't quite know how to fit VGs, so I'm going to be reaching out to you guys out there who have fitted them, who know how to fit them, where I should be fitting them, whether they should be straight on the wing, angled, straight and angled. I've seen various ones on different aircraft and I don't understand it. I've read up a whole lot of literature, don't understand the differences. I don't see, all I know is it's got to create a little vortex on the top, and whether it's crooked or straight or clueless. I know Trent did discuss VGs in relation to the leading edge, and he felt that on the Kitfox they should be further towards the leading edge. So I'll drop Trent a message and ask him his inputs on it and why he felt that. And saw somebody else fitted VGs on a Kitfox a while ago, on a yellow Kitfox. I can't remember who it was, but I'll look it up and watch that video again. And obviously when I come to fit VGs, I will go through my whole process and do a VG video. But that's where we're heading with the plane. So we're going to have 3 modification videos coming up sometime soon. I'm probably going to hit the intercom first because that audio is driving me bonkers. VGs, I will do a full before and after. So I'm probably going to tape little bits of wool on my wings, do some stall tests, check it out, video that before, all the speeds, fit the VGs, video it after, see how we've got improvement on that. And that's where we're heading. But up until that, I hopefully plan on going solo before this weekend. So I did an hour yesterday, bit rusty, haven't flown for a month, getting it back and waxed. Going to be doing some more flying tomorrow, probably Friday, and then Saturday morning. The weather's looking really good on Saturday morning, so I'm going to hopefully cross that boundary and go solo before the end of the weekend. I made a pact with one of the other guys in the hangar. He's also on his trip to going solo on a tail dragger, that we would be solo before the end of January, but I want to be solo before the end of this weekend. I'm not going to push myself if I'm not quite 100%, no, because I'd rather save my aeroplane than go solo and end up sitting on the grass going, oh, I wish I had an aeroplane still. So anyway, till next week, hopefully we'll be bringing you a solo video next week. Keep it real, thumbs up if you liked the video, please subscribe if you haven't. Please share this video so that I can get more subscribers. Subscriber base is growing slowly, but I really need some more to get extra motivation to make aviation videos, and obviously greater subscriber base, the more impact these videos have. But till next week, keep it real. So a quick side note, ain't gonna be any solo flying this week. Gonna be on hold. We blew a hole in the sidewall. Check this out. Check, I can put my fingers inside, yeah. Blew the tail wheel this morning, so let's put a damper on flying for the rest of the week. Bugger, but we'll still see you next week.